Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to the Voice of Reason with me, Andreas. And before I upload the next part of Stephen Yaxley-Lennon's court case, very thankfully, patriotic favourite scumbag Stephen is at it again. He's shouting his mouth off, and oh my god, some of the words that he said they've touched me. They really have. I'll tell you what, let's just give you a preview of what this man said, shall we? Let's go.
They've just charged me again today with more offences. They just want me in court at the end of October for two sets of contempt. So it was 2 years. I knew I was looking at 2 years now. I want to go through the first contempt and show how the judge lied. Just to say, look, this is the system we're up against, yeah? I tell journalists to go after the grooming gangs. The judge says I incite my followers to commit vigilante attacks. The public are angry, public are upset. You hiding it, putting it under the carpet, you will build more anger and more resentment. You see, every one of these men are in jail now for these riots. And to the families that will watch this, whose dads have been taken, who are in prison, I'll get upset thinking about it, because they shouldn't be in jail. Nine out of 10 of them want Sharia law. They don't leave that at the border, they bring it in. They bring their intolerant views of women with them. I'm feeling a total and utter betrayal of our country's men and women, of families, of hard-working British public who have been absolutely betrayed by a government who are intent on destroying and silencing. If the government could speak openly, what they're saying is, you lot will shut the fuck up whilst we flood your country. So you don't like Tommy Robinson, well, you created it. Your cowardice and your failure to make arrests, your cowardice to tackle problems, the fact that you can't even name Islam, the fact that you won't give a voice to the British public, or you silence them, attack them and demonise them at every opportunity, created the character of Tommy Robinson.
The audacity of this man to claim cowardice on a government. What do you call punching a man in the head from behind, Stephen? That is cowardice. This is you.
What?
So let me get this right, Stephen. Getting hurt, going to jail, getting killed. That is what people are going to have to do because they're playing their parts. That's the polar opposite of peace, Stephen. And what was the other thing that is a cause for concern? Oh yeah, you want the rioters to be released from prison because they've been, what, unfairly put away, unfairly two-tiered away by any chance? Let me think. People who've committed arson have been locked away. People who have been racially aggravating and assaulting innocent people, hurting innocent people, hurting police, trying to burn masjids down, throwing bricks at police officers, hurting horses, hurting dogs, robbing and looting shops, burning hotels with people inside it. Those people you want released. Oh, because the system is corrupt, isn't it, Stephen? The system is two-tier, isn't it? Because, let me think. We've all managed to be in a criminal situation, go to a courtroom, and then instead of actually going to a courtroom, what you did is left the country and the judiciary gave you an extension to come back for October 28th. I wonder how many people have done that. I wonder how many people have committed crimes, been found guilty of those crimes, and instead of going to court, they then just left the country. But it's okay, because the courts gave them extended times. How many times in history have we heard that? Practically zero. But you got away with doing that. I wouldn't get away with doing that. Bob in the street wouldn't get away with doing that. I wonder why you did, Stephen. Is this where this two-tier system thing comes from? Because you've certainly benefited from a form of two-tier law, haven't you, Stephen? Yet you're still screaming and crying it. Your fanboys and girls are still screaming and crying it. And all of these people who've been relentlessly messaging me all sorts of vociferous defending of your honour. Yes, you know, the honour of this man who's not only calling for the release of scumbaggery people in the streets again, who have caused riotings and hurting innocent people, but he also punches men in the back of their heads when they're walking away. Video evidence, as we just saw. So, It's not exactly the bravest thing you could have done, is it, Stephen? Just walking up to a person in the street and smacking them in the back of the head with something in your hand, because there was something in your hand, which a lot of people didn't seem to catch, but somehow I saw it. Very honourable, Stephen. Not cowardice at all, is it, to attack a man from behind when he's not looking or expecting it? Very manly of you. Cowardly behaviour, Stephen. And hypocrite, massively. Screaming about a two-tier system when you've actually literally done what you've been propagating the entire time. Oh my God, it's projection. How have I not realised this? It is projection. Oh dear, he's accusing everyone else of things that he is doing. Oh God, I hope that's not true for everything, Stephen. Oh my days, could you imagine it? That would be hilarious. Didn't say any statements. Just asking a question. Just asking a question. This is going to be a very interesting time, isn't it? I'll tell you what, roll on the 26th of October. Because I wonder how peaceful it will truly be, given your last statement there, Stephen.